I've spent 15 years watching people buy depreciated luxury cars they can't afford to maintain. The pattern never changes. Someone picks up a beautiful German sedan for $8,000, then faces a $4,000 repair bill 6 months later. But here's what most buyers don't realize. Depreciation and durability aren't the same thing. Some luxury cars lose their value simply because of badge perception and market trends, not because they're fundamentally flawed. Today, I'm walking you through 7 specific models that mechanics actually respect. Cars that dropped below $10,000 but kept their structural integrity intact. Luxury cars depreciate faster than almost any other vehicle category. A $70,000 sedan can be worth $12,000 in 7 years. Most of that depreciation is justified. Complex electronics, expensive replacement parts, and labor-intensive maintenance destroy ownership economics. The average luxury car under $10,000 will demand $3,000 to $4,000 annually just to keep running. But a small group of models breaks this pattern. They were overbuilt from the factory, use proven drivetrains, and have parts availability that doesn't require a second mortgage. The difference is understanding which specific years, which engines, and which platforms separate the reliable from the catastrophic. Most luxury cars under $10,000 are financial traps. But not these. Car number 7. Volvo S80, 2007 to 2009. Focus on the 3.2-liter inline-6 models with front-wheel drive. Mechanics respect this specific configuration because Volvo's naturally aspirated 6 is one of their most reliable engines. The earlier T6 turbo models and the problematic Yamaha V8 should be avoided completely. This recommendation is engine-specific. Real-world durability shows these cars regularly reaching 250,000 miles when oil changes happen on schedule. The Aisin transmission is shared with other manufacturers and has proven itself across multiple brands. The front-wheel drive configuration keeps the drivetrain simple and reduces points of failure. Known issues are manageable with awareness. The angle gear that connects the drivetrain can develop leaks and should be inspected before purchase. Electronic modules occasionally fail, but replacement costs are reasonable. Interior wear shows faster than Swedish pride would suggest, but mechanical durability is what matters for long-term ownership. This suits someone who values safety features and wants European design without German maintenance nightmares. If you carry family regularly and winter driving is part of your reality, the S80 combines capability with surprising durability in the specific configuration. Car number 6. Mercedes-Benz E320, 2003 to 2006, W211. Target specifically the 3.2-liter V6 models, not the V8 or diesel variants. Mechanics who respect this car understand it represents Mercedes before the aggressive cost-cutting that damaged their reputation. This engine is the M112, naturally aspirated, proven, and significantly more durable than the complex turbo motors that followed. Real-world examples reaching 300,000 miles exist, primarily from European taxi services where these cars faced continuous operation. The 5-speed automatic transmission is simple by modern standards, which reduces complexity and repair costs. When maintained properly, this drivetrain combination proved Mercedes could still build durable vehicles. Weak points are specific to the W211 chassis. The front airmatic suspension fails predictably. Budget $1,500 for conversion to conventional springs. Steering dampers wear and cause vibration around 100,000 miles. The SBC brake system was recalled but requires verification that the update was completed. This works for someone who specifically wants a Mercedes badge and understands the importance of buying the right engine. If you can handle occasional electrical quirks and accept that it'll never be as reliable as a Lexus, the E320 V6 offers German highway capability without the horror stories. Car number 5. Cadillac DTS, 2006 to 2011. The final DTS used GM's Northstar V8 in its most refined form, where most of the earlier head gasket problems were resolved. Mechanics familiar with these later models respect them because GM finally got the engineering right. The front-wheel drive platform is shared with the Buick Lucerne, which means parts availability and repair knowledge are widespread. Real-world durability improved dramatically in these final years. Examples reaching 200,000 miles with proper maintenance became common rather than exceptional. The transmission is GM's proven 4T80E, simple, rebuildable, and well understood by any competent transmission shop. Known issues require honesty. Early 2006 models can still experience head gasket problems. 2007 and later are safer. The electronic throttle body occasionally requires cleaning or replacement. The variable effort steering system can develop leaks, but repair costs are reasonable compared to European equivalents. This makes sense for someone who wants traditional American luxury space without German maintenance costs. If you're tall, carry passengers regularly, and want something comfortable for long trips, the DTS offers capability that's disappeared from the modern market. Car number 4. Lincoln Town Car, 2003 to 2011. The final generation town car represents something increasingly rare. A body-on-frame luxury sedan with a naturally aspirated V8 and rear-wheel drive. Mechanics respect this car because it's fundamentally a commercial vehicle wearing luxury trim. The 4.6-liter modular V8 powered everything from police interceptors to taxi fleets. Durability evidence is everywhere. Taxi services in major cities ran these past 400,000 miles regularly. The simple fuel injection system, proven transmission, and straightforward suspension design mean repairs rarely require specialized knowledge. Parts availability is excellent because Ford used these components across multiple platforms. Weak points are minor in context. The air suspension fails predictably and most owners convert to conventional springs, a one-time $800 fix that improves reliability. Intake manifolds can crack on earlier examples but were revised in later years. The interior plastics feel cheaper than German competitors, but that's a cosmetic complaint. This suits someone who values comfort over performance and drives significant miles. If you need something that can absorb a 40,000-mile annual commute without drama, the town car delivers capability most modern luxury cars can't match at this price point. Car number 3. Infiniti Q45, 2002 to 2006. The third-generation Q45 used Nissan's VK45DE V8, a completely different engine from the problematic VQ series that plagues other Infiniti models. Mechanics who know this platform respect it because Nissan engineered this V8 for their commercial and fleet applications. It's simple, durable, and doesn't rely on complex variable valve timing. Real-world longevity is documented primarily through executive car services and airport transportation fleets. These cars routinely reached 300,000 miles with predictable maintenance. The rear-wheel drive configuration keeps the drivetrain simple, and parts overlap with other Nissan platforms makes repairs reasonable. Known issues center on age-related wear rather than design flaws. The alternator typically needs replacement around 150,000 miles. The radiator should be considered a maintenance item. Replace it preemptively around 120,000 miles. Interior materials show wear faster than Lexus equivalents, but mechanical durability is the priority here. This works for someone who prefers rear-wheel drive dynamics and doesn't need the latest technology. If you want a naturally aspirated V8 that sounds good, drives smoothly, and won't bankrupt you through repairs, the Q45 deserves attention most buyers never give it. Car number 2. Acura RL, 2005 to 2008. The third-generation RL disappeared from buyer consciousness almost immediately, which created the value opportunity. Look for the J35 V6 with the 5-speed automatic. Mechanics respect this car because Honda built it on their proven longitudinal platform, then added technology without compromising the fundamental drivetrain. The all-wheel drive system is Honda's super handling implementation, mechanical, predictable, and serviceable without specialized tools. The V6 shares architecture with the Accord but includes additional refinements for smoothness. Fleet buyers who chose these over German competitors typically saw them reach 250,000 miles with only scheduled maintenance. The weak points are specific but known. The automatic transmission benefits from fluid changes every 30,000 miles. Skip this and you'll face problems around 150,000 miles. The navigation system is outdated and replacement isn't cost-effective, but the rest of the electronics hold up well. Front suspension bushings wear at predictable intervals. This suits someone who needs all-wheel drive capability without the maintenance overhead of European systems. If you live where winters are real and you want luxury features without gambling on repair costs, the RL is surprisingly sensible. Car number 1. Lexus LS 400, 1998 to 2000. Target the late second-generation models with the 1UZ FE V8. This isn't just a good luxury car. It's one of the most over-engineered vehicles Toyota ever produced. Mechanics respect the LS 400 because it was built to a standard that didn't make financial sense, even when new. The engine components were designed with tolerances typically reserved for aircraft manufacturing. Real-world durability speaks clearly here. Finding examples with 300,000 miles isn't difficult. It's common. Taxi fleets in the Middle East and long-distance executive drivers proved this platform could absorb punishment that would destroy European competitors. The naturally aspirated V8 runs interference-free, and the 4-speed transmission is simple by modern standards, which works in your favor. Known issues are manageable. The starter motor typically fails once at high mileage, a $300 fix. The power steering rack can develop leaks around 200,000 miles. The original suspension components wear predictably, but replacements are affordable compared to German alternatives. This car makes sense for someone who values silent, comfortable highway travel and plans to keep the vehicle long enough to benefit from its durability. If you drive 20,000 miles annually and need something that won't surprise you with catastrophic failures, the LS 400 delivers. The pattern across these 7 cars is consistent. They were overbuilt relative to their market position, used proven drivetrains, and lost value for reasons unrelated to their fundamental durability. Buying smart means ignoring badge prestige and focusing on engineering reality. Most people chase the wrong luxury cars and pay for it monthly in repair costs. The smarter path is choosing models mechanics actually respect based on what they see when these cars reach high mileage. Which of these surprised you most? Drop a comment if you've owned any of these, or if there's a reliable luxury car you think deserves attention. And if you value smart buying advice over hype, consider subscribing. We focus on decisions that make sense long after the purchase excitement fades.